Hello. Today is a great day. Why? Every day is a great day, but especially when you're in the garage working on cars. Today we're working on this turbocharged Honda CRX, and we have parts. Evil Energy sent me this, probably because they saw all the times that I used Evil Energy on this channel. They sent me a catch can for this car for free to check out, to test, and install with you guys. So let's do that. This catch can, what does it come with? It comes with this hose that we're not going to use. I'll explain. It comes with this billet aluminum catch can. So what is cool about this one is this is not stamped rolled steel. This is machined aluminum on all sides. And it's pretty cool for that reason. It's also very compact, has 2 ports. Some people use these 2 ports to put back, out from their crankcase or their valve cover, and the other one to their intake. We're not going to do that because we're going to have 2 coming from our crankcase, and then we're going to have a filter on top. And then it comes with different size push fittings for hoses, and we're not going to use those because on the back of that engine block I have AN fittings. So we're not going to use push fittings or this hose, although that would be fine. And I actually did do something similar in my CRV, which is a lower boost application. So, but this is threaded, so they also sent me these orb fittings. Yeah, that better fit. That fits. To AN, so that we can use AN hoses. I'll show you. Well, AN fittings all the way around. This whole drawer is Evil Energy fittings, AN fittings of different sizes that I bought with my own money for different projects. And I always buy more than I actually need so that I have it on hand later. So while we will not use these fittings, we'll put them in our spares for some future project. We will use these fittings, and we will use this filter on top. We will put this Brillo pad thing inside to soak up the oil. And I don't know how we'll mount it yet, but they included this, which could be used. So there's holes, there's a bracket here. We'll have to get creative. This is metric, by the way, so I would be complaining about it if it wasn't metric. So you can plug that if you want to have an in and an out. We're going to have 2 ins. So we'll put this in there. No, we must need one of these. Now, an AN fitting that was doing anything other than exhaust air, we would definitely put thread tape or PTFE on there, but you get the idea. It comes with a hose clamp, but I prefer this style, so I'm going to use this instead. But if you didn't have this, you would have everything you needed in the box. There we go. Now let's figure out how we're going to mount this. Here's our engine bay. We already have a 10 AN coming off the front, and we have a 10 AN catch can there. What we're going to be venting is 2 8 AN fittings that are down there on the back of the block. So hoses will come up from down there to somewhere. We have room over here, but I don't know if I want to make the hoses go that way. We have room on the firewall, which would be a real short passage for those, but the filter would kind of stick up. So I don't know about that. We're back over here because I realized this package has O-rings in it. It probably told me to use them if I had read the instructions. So we'll go ahead and get that on here. Look at that. That's official. realized if I don't put these fittings on it, it's going to be hard to accurately judge where it can fit. So I'm going to put the O-rings that came with it. And slap these bad boys on here. I went ahead and connected my lines to the back of the block. And in a moment of cartoon-like buffoonishness, at some point I confused the fact that this says I ordered AN 8-8 fittings for the catch can, but I have -10 on the back of my block. So I will not be able to use these that I had previously put on here unless I were to get adapters, and then I'm going to force it really small. So to see if I can get this going with what I have here, I'm going to try these included fittings and put it in those hoses and use clamps. I'm going to see if I can at least get it going, and I can always change it later, right? Famous last words for things that I leave for a very long time. One of the pros of this kit is it does come with lots of fittings, ones that I didn't think I was going to need, but they account for me being an idiot and poor planning. So it also means you don't have to spend like sometimes the cost of the catch can on just buying extra fittings. It's all included. Now I'm going to use the bracket it came with, but I need to modify it by adding a new hole here. It comes with some holes, but I need one here. Ish. Included bracket, I also need it to be a little shorter. We have our custom bracket. This is included bracket, included hardware, but we had to modify it to make it fit. You're gonna have to do that quite possibly on your car, depending on what you put this in, but you know, that's what we do, race car stuff. Now mounted, one of the reasons for choosing this location, besides that it actually fits here, and I can reasonably route to the back of the crankcase, is that there is a threaded hole here for that bracket, so that just screwed in. And then in order to prevent this from ever wandering over there, I'll be using this, and I have this zip tie with a Christmas tree plug into one of the holes, and we'll go like that. There we go, we are fully installed. I did end up using the pieces it came with because my poor planning. The things that I got extra out of the kit, were not actually going to work. So this is actually all connected, and I have this other Evil Energy catch can going to valve cover. And this is not even the first time I've actually used this kit, which I'm definitely calling a win because all the extra bits saved me, and it's only $35 and it's machined aluminum and it feels real nice. But I have one here installed using the more traditional in-out method, so there's no filter. This is coming off the turbo CRV valve cover. CRV has way more room, but it's always nice to have compact parts. So use my coupon code GARA10 to get 10% off of the catch can and anything else on evilenergy.com. evilenergy.com. And thanks for watching.